Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 3 of your favorite show, Book the Finish. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
I am 1/3 of your hosts, David, joined by my two boys, my two brothers in arms, Derek and Anthony. Boys, how are we feeling today? How are we doing this week?
I'm good until I looked at the weather and realized it's clear skies for the weekend.
Listen, it's clear skies, but it's gonna be hot as balls. We got a fun one for you guys today. We agreed about 5-10 minutes ago to do this like a little game. This is gonna be your SummerSlam prediction episode.
Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth. Tell him.
This is gonna be your SummerSlam prediction episode. So, basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this into a little game. We're gonna be playing Book the Finish on Book the Finish.
No, it's book the show, man. Book the show. Get it together. So the truth is, truth is, David said, I have an idea. Let's call it Book the Show. And then 5 minutes later, he was like, guys, Book the Finish, Book the Show. And Derek and I were just like, dude, that wasn't the reason why you came up with it? And he was like, yeah, you know, I'm David. I'm not the smartest one in the room, you know, yeah.
It's been a long day. Leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to go through the entire SummerSlam card. We're going to basically give us two ways of getting points. Point number 1 is predicting when the match is going to go on. So is this your opener? Is this your match 2? Is this your match 3? Is this your main event? Shit. Is it supposed to be on night 2 instead of night 1? Like, what are we thinking here? All right. And then the second point you're going to get per match is by predicting the correct winner. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be relatively easy to follow along. Again, the more you see us do it, the easier it's going to get. So yeah,
we're testing this out.
It's a theory. Let us rock, bro. Let us rock. Yeah. We're gonna have fun with it, like I said. But you know, look, we're kind of pumped up for it. We think it's gonna be a fun weekend. Whether we enjoy the show or not, I think it's gonna be it's a fun wrestling weekend in general, man. It's Big 4. It's home. Like, it's legit. Probably 20 minutes away from the three of us combined. So it's, you know, you got the little excitement here. You never know, you might be able to run into a Randy Orton or a John Cena at, like, your local supermarket. So who knows?
Or your local gym.
Yeah. Word. Good
Look
point.
at us. We definitely work out. So, anyways, we're gonna start off with Saturday, night 1. Anthony, who you got for me, brother? Who's your opener? Who was your winner?
So, night 1. I can honestly see, well, this is where I'm confused, right? Because it's hard to believe Roman Reigns will not be the closer, right? I can see him closing, but Punk and Gunther got the poster for night 1, and I don't see Roman going in the middle of the show. So I got the tag team match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed opening the show.
Interesting.
Think about it. Gunther and Punk got the freaking poster for Saturday.
Okay.
They should main event, even though they're not deserving. And if it was up to me, there will be no main event because no match has a story good enough to main event both nights. But I'm gonna go with Roman and Jey versus Bronson and Braun Breaker to open the show night 1. 1, because Roman either opens or closes, and 2, it gets Roman out of town quicker than Lesnar at Mania 35. Who wants to be at MetLife for that long? Who wants to be in New Jersey for that long? Come on.
And I mean, layman.
If you want to click your pen a couple more times for me, bud.
Oh, my bad.
But I mean, this is not even a question, right? I mean, Roman and Jey, right? Unless something drastic happens, right? But
that's not where I expected you to go. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I mean, the only way Bronson and Braun win is Jay's taking the pin, and if that's the case, then I'm gonna go with Bronson Reed and And
whoa! Time out! We're not doing that. We're not going flip flops, my boy.
whoa! I'm giving you
Pick
both
one.
sides. I'm giving you both
but
sides.
There's no both sides.
Then we're not. Why?
We need
why
points.
Why would we play this game?
I didn't give
Why
you
would
my
we play this
answer yet.
game?
I didn't give
just
my
said-
answer yet.
You just said. Derek, am I wrong? Audience, you guys are gonna hear this too, because I'm not fucking clipping this shit.
I'm giving you.
I'm not editing this.
I'm giving you both sides.
Did Anthony not make his?
It's hard
Listen,
not to
did
see. It's hard not to see Roman and Jay win.
Okay, so what's-
okay,
Wait,
Anthony,
something
final
drastic.
answer.
I said
Final answer. Final
Breaker,
answer.
Breaker, and Reed. Breaker
Reed's
pins
your final
Jay.
answer.
Breaker pins
Okay.
Jay. Yeah.
Breaker pins Jay. Well, you know what?
Okay.
If that's the actual end, I'll even give you an extra 0.5 because you told me who's pinning who.
Yeah. Yeah. The only reason
Alright.
why I don't have Roman and Jay is because, let's keep it real, man. They really fucking need it. This group has no aura, no important wins. There's nothing for them. Pinning
Looks
Jay
to me like-
Uso, they need it. Do it right.
Me like somebody didn't watch on Monday. 'Cause it looks like a Brian Breaker might be taking over that group. Hey, starting Civil War early, but
I did watch Monday.
digress.
I did watch Monday. Sorry,
Digress.
sorry, I
That's not
can't
what
help
this is
it.
about.
Easy.
I
This is not what this
fell
episode's
I fell
about.
asleep like every other fucking week.
I digress.
All right.
Not gonna lie, I did too, but
My good man, I think we all did. I'm not gonna lie. My good man in the CM Punk shirt, Derek. What we got for night one, my boy?
so all right. So night one opening, I find it very hard to put anybody else but the women's tag team championship match opening.
Okay.
I feel
So we're starting the night one with a piss break. Okay, bro.
I feel
Okay. Okay.
like this is probably
Okay, bro.
not an important match overall for the card, and to get it done first is, look, we've had women's matches and open the show before. We've had
Important
women's
matches.
We've also had world championship matches open the show before. I don't
Important
think
matches.
that listen, I don't think that Gunther and Punk are opening night one. I also don't think that Roman and Jay versus Braun and Bronson are opening the show either. I can see that going. I can see that co-main eventing with the world heavyweight championship match.
You co-main eventing anymore. They always have that gap.
That's what I call the freaking second to last match and the main event. That's what it is.
When have they ever had two back-to-back matches very important on a major show? They need that space for the crowd to react, to come down, to wind down, to go take a piss break. Just when I thought that this show was going to be smooth sailing, you started off with the fucking women's tag team championship.
Why can't I have an opinion?
Come on, at least have a good one.
Wow, what a guy!
Jesus, you're going to start the fucking Big Four pay-per-view with
Okay, hold
a
on,
match
hold
that
on.
people are going to go take a piss for?
That's a
Come
clip.
on.
That's a clip.
I'm sorry. That's the Tiffany Stratton Jade Cargill match because I could not care less.
It's Cross and Sammy's night one's not looking good. It's not. That's why you got to start it for the bank because there's going to be a lot of filler.
We'll get to the Karrion Cross and Sami scene. All right, so if it did, so this is that's my match one. Now, my winner of that match.
Can you get negative points, David?
My winner of that match. My winner of that match is Jade Cargill, but she's gonna
What
get
the
DQ'd.
What?
But
No, it's two different matches, bro.
But it's gonna be by, or excuse me, Jesus Christ. So we can edit that out.
Age is a bad thing, brother.
You're telling me. I have Judgment Day winning the women's tag team championship match.
Okay.
By hook and by crook. That's how I have that match going down.
Okay.
I do like the continuity of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. There is some type of thing that I like about it. It's not the greatest thing that I've ever seen by any means, but just their history in general, I kind of dig what they're doing. But Raquel and Roxanne are very interesting. I like that tag team a lot. I have other thoughts about Judgment Day after Liv comes back. but overall, I think Judgment Day takes that match.
Okay.
All right, my turn. So I am
Did you
on the
just say
opposite of both
show?
of you. I said so.
Okay.
So I am. Guess we're all gonna have a different match one because I have the women's world title match opening day one.
Okay.
I feel like just off of how the big fours go, I feel like you always have the singles match starting off night one, always. Night one of Mania, Jay and Gunther, I believe. Um, I just feel like this makes the most sense. I feel like it's a good feeler match for the show. You have two very over women in Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. You're laughing as if neither woman get a massive pop when they come
Oh,
on TV.
I'm just laughing, man. Continue.
Storyline aside, I mean it's a weird storyline because I feel like Tiffany Stratton's invested in like four other women. Um, but I do think I do think Tiffany Stratton winds up winning this match. Why do I think that? Something in me makes me feel like Naomi's gonna somehow, some way get involved regardless.
Oh, she's over
There,
it, dude.
I get that, but I do feel like that just sets up a match between the three women of Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. How? I don't know. At the same time, I also I'm contradicting myself in my head too by thinking Jade wins on night one, and then she holds it up until maybe the Rumble, where we get a triple threat match again with the three women that I just mentioned before, in Jade, Bianca, and Naomi. Uh, that Naomi wins. I still think Naomi's gonna wind up losing the title to Ms. Stephanie Vaquer and in Paris. But I digress. Yes, did I just mention three different points regarding one match? Yeah, but I do stand by my statement. I do think Tiffany Stratton does win night one. Um, I just don't think she's done with it yet. Even so, you could probably set up a a rematch with these two women at the Paris pay-per-view, which I believe is next. But yeah, night one, I have the women's world title match, and I have Tiffany Stratton winning.
Knowing how WWE operates, Clash at Paris, where the hell it's called, is going to probably be a week from Saturday.
Yeah, you're not you're not wrong.
It's at the end of August, I believe.
That's not bad. All right, yeah. So
Not that
I believe
bad.
it's at the end of August.
yeah,
They have
2 weeks.
They have
Give us
about
2 weeks. Two, 3 weeks. Two, three weeks.
I just want to throw in.
it's
I just want to
August
throw in.
31st.
I just want to throw in a little nugget here. Guys, I'm not sure if you guys are very big into music in a sense of like the importance of having a good theme song to represent a pay-per-view and stuff
my
like that.
boy. Brother, please.
Yo, can anybody tell me what's the theme song for SummerSlam? I don't know. But I just want to think.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You might be the only person in the entire world that still remembers the Armageddon song from 2006. Like
So what?
nobody cares. Nobody
So what?
cares.
So what?
You were the
It got me
exactly.
hyped.
So what?
It got you hyped.
It's only you. It's
Bro,
only you.
What's WrestleMania 17 without My Way by Limp Bizkit?
Oh my god! It's still the greatest WrestleMania of all time. Like it really
The greatest video package of all time would not be that case.
I do agree with that.
Okay.
But regardless of
Who's
how
asking?
you,
What's the theme song for SummerSlam?
Hold on.
So then,
Regardless of how you argue that point, different generations.
yeah,
I understand that. I understand. I'm just saying that what I'm saying is that WWE doesn't have enough of a gap for us to get hyped for a show because it's one thing after the other. You remember like getting tired of Written in the Stars when WrestleMania 27 was coming around? Like, okay, I get it. Or My House by Flo Rida for WrestleMania 32. Like, oh my god, I'm tired of hearing that song. I miss
What about Fiend?
Fiend.
Again.
That was for WrestleMania. But I'm just saying, like WrestleMania, there was enough of a time because it was at the end of fucking April. I'm just saying that, like, for these pay-per-views in the middle of the summer and the middle of the year, it's just like, dude, I can't even tell you what's going on. I can't even say what's the theme song. What's the theme? I don't know what's going on. There's not enough.
To our audience who have a life, I apologize for this man and the inconvenience he has caused by mentioning songs that haven't been relevant over the last 10 years. But you mentioned gaps. The biggest gap I'm seeing right now is the gap between our match 1 prediction and our match 2 prediction. So Anthony,
right.
please close that gap. And what is our match 2 prediction?
See, the thing is, I was actually trying to do you guys a favor because my rant about WWE theme songs it's actually going to be more entertaining than what I have going on second for night one. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. So this is my problem, right? All you fans, including you two bozos, we want Cross. We want Cross. I want Karrion Kross on my screen. He's better than just a 5-minute promo, because we all know he's great in the ring, by the way. What's going to be your piss break? All those fans in attendance that chanted for Cross on Raw and shit like that and loved his promo, guess what time you're going to go get your hot dog, go get your beer, go wait 5 minutes in line to go take a piss. It's going to be the moment you see Karrion Kross come to the ring. Because all you guys are fucking hypocrites. You cry and you whine for all these people that are not being used, for them to be used, to get what you want, just to not give a fuck when it happens. And it makes me so happy to see all the fans going into the bathroom. You're going to see a lot of black screens up there. You're going to see empty seats. You're not going to see Mr. Green. You're probably going to see Smiley, the dude with the green shirt, but nobody else. Because nobody cares. This is what happens. You guys find one person to be behind. WWE says, okay, we'll give him a big match on a big 4 pay-per-view against a fucking proven star to give you what you want. And everybody's going to be taking a deuce, dropping a piss, going to get a fucking Budweiser, or going to get a Glizzy. That's what's going to happen.
I've never watched anybody drop a piss before, so it was just.
I said take a deuce or take a piss, didn't I?
You said take a deuce and drop a piss.
It's gonna happen all the time. You know what? It drives me crazy. You guys, I can't wait for Carmelo Hayes to get a fucking marquee match just for him to show up to the ring, and then everyone's gonna be like, oh, you know what? I think now is the time to go get my burger. It's just this is what the IWC does. This is what they do. This is what they do. My answer is Sami Zayn. This is going to probably be Karrion Kross's last match before he goes to TNA, which is practically WWE anyway, and he's probably going to lose to Trick Williams again. Who gives a fuck?
So
hold on. I don't care.
Allow me to interject.
I don't care.
Allow me to interject.
Like, come on.
We
want Cross. Oh yeah, here you are on the Big 4 pay-per-view, and all you guys are going to be walking out to go do what you have to go do.
So I respectfly disagree.
Okay. This guy's gonna be glued to the screen for a Karrion Kross match.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on.
Buddy, remember the best ring.
Hold on. Remember when we said that this episode was just gonna be 30 minutes long?
Yeah, it's not happening.
So
I mean, you started off with a match that nobody cares about. I didn't expect that either. So
I say that we kind of. I just say that we do predictions. We would have to do this for hours. This is an hour and 35-minute freaking thing. So match 2.
Yeah, Sami Zayn wins. Karrion Kross. Bye.
Thank you, by the way, for your prediction.
There you go.
The match 2 I have as the. I'm gonna go with Anthony. I'm going to go with the same thing. I'm going to go with that match, too.
You started off with 2 piss breaks?
I'm going to go with that match, too.
Guys, if you're in attendance, take your time going to your seat.
Actually.
Maybe David, who was fucking gone at the Rumble, took about 30 years to get to his seat.
Not my fault.
Dude. Those lines were crazy.
Yeah, dude. I think
those lines were insane.
Dude, I think I waited. I sat through the entire match.
Which year are we talking about?
No,
because they were all insane.
Indy was bad. Indy was bad because I missed the one match I looked forward to was the tag team match. I mean, thank God I saw it back on TV and the match sucked, but I love Motor City Machine Guns. Like I love them.
Yeah.
I missed an entire match trying to buy chicken tenders.
That was the match that I missed. That was the match that I missed. And I missed half of Cody KO, which is the match that I wanted to watch.
You weren't there for that.
I was in line. I was like third in line for a burger, and they were walking to the ring.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And by the time I actually received my burger,
wow,
I heard I had to have the ladder was already out and being used significantly because I heard it.
Wow.
Jeez.
but I did make it just in time for the package suplex
Okay,
onto the ladder.
that's what
I
matters.
just
That's
I
the important
just
part.
made it, and then obviously we were all in our seats when freaking we thought KO died.
Yes.
Just a crazy bump.
KO, you're dearly missed.
So Sammy carrying match 2.
I know it's
I'm
hard for you.
riding. I'm riding with the boy.
It's hard for you to carry. I know.
I'm riding with the boy. Karrion Kross goes over.
Okay.
That it doesn't make sense. This
None of it.
This is gonna be the only
My
time.
point.
This is the only time that I'm ever going against my boy. This story doesn't make sense entirely. There are
Yeah.
points that make sense. In execution, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I understand what they're trying to do. It's just not super great right now.
Gotcha.
If they fleshed it out a little bit more, could be fucking fantastic.
Gotcha.
So, final answer, Derek. Sammy
Karrion?
versus Cross, Killer Cross winning. Excuse me, Karrion Cross. All right.
Might be calling him Killer Kross in a couple weeks. Who knows?
I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna explain to you why when I say my match. I think this is the gimmick match. Your Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Drew and Logan. Simple fact, I feel like it's gonna be a cool 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes. Half of that's gonna be taken up by Jelly Roll's entrance, probably. I don't think it's gonna be a long match. I don't think it's gonna be an exciting match. I think you're gonna get your like good 8 minutes out of Jelly Roll, if that. 5 minutes out of Jelly Roll. He'll have his little
More like
his
8
little comeback
seconds.
spot. Yeah, he'll have his little comeback spot. He'll probably wind up pinning Logan Paul to win the match.
He better. He better.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why Logan Paul's in the match. But yeah, so obviously, with that being said, Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. There's really no other explanation for this match. I feel like it's just a waste of a fucking match. But Randy versus Jelly Roll are your winners for this match.
All right, my third match, I got the Judgment Day versus Charlotte and Alexa. I got Charlotte and Alexa next.
Mine is women's championship match. Tiffany versus Jade. I have Jade winning via disqualification.
Who would you have winning? You said
I have Jade
no, not
winning.
you, Anthony.
No.
Alexa and Charlotte.
Okay.
I have Jade winning by disqualification. Tiffany still holding onto the strap. I think Naomi's gonna do something in this match. I think Naomi's gonna do something in this match. It's gonna also cross over to Clash of Paris, which is also how Stephanie Vaquer is also gonna get that belt too.
Okay.
But that's another prediction show for a different day when we have this stuff ironed out.
My match 3 is your Sammy versus Cross. Now, yes, Karrion Kross should win this match. Yes, I'm picking Karrion Kross to win this match. I'm also saying that the Righteous will make their WWE debuts and be a part of Karrion Kross.
Of another fucking failed faction? Come on, bro.
No,
Jesus
but-
fucking
okay,
Christ.
listen,
Holy
Anthony, and I'm gonna ask,
shit.
and I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you
Enough,
this.
bro. He's just not
and
cutting
I
it in
wanna-
WWE,
and
bro.
I wanna
Enough.
know- I want to know without
Another
you saying
faction.
who cares. Without you saying who cares.
I haven't said who cares all day so far.
That's not true. That's not true. That's
you're
not true at
gonna-
all. That's not true at all. I'll clip every single thing. By the way, everybody, the person that makes the clips, you're fucking looking at them. You've said it 10 times in the
Name
past
one.
20 minutes.
Name the reason why the Karrion Kross faction ended or died.
I don't know.
AOP.
AOP.
Ow.
Yeah, they got
Okay.
booted. Yeah.
Why? But why? What was the biggest thing that, or the biggest flaw we can say about AOP on the main roster?
They can't talk.
All right, exactly. They can't talk. They have no character. We can
They
say
have no
that,
character.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What do the Righteous have?
Character.
Thank you. What can they do?
Wrestle.
Talk. Yeah, wrestle
Oh.
too. Listen, I'm not gonna
Can
disrespect
they?
AOP. Yeah, absolutely. You kidding me?
Okay.
AOP. I don't wanna disrespect AOP and say they can't wrestle. Fucking AOP was great, a great tag team. That was your black and gold NXT. That was your holy shit. I'm scared of these guys.
Oh
Righteous
wait.
are
This
legit.
is this is my problem. You guys make 101 excuses for Cross. Cross can talk. AOP, if they needed somebody that's perfect to run a faction, it is Cross, and it still failed.
No, it failed because
It failed.
AOP got released.
Even when they were employed, they failed.
They weren't doing anything.
They weren't doing
barely
anything.
did anything until the
First
very
time out.
end.
All right, and guess what? And that's a failure. That's a failure. If you're not doing anything and you're employed and you have a group, the group is a failure.
Wrong.
Okay, bro.
Okay, so
Okay.
AOP sucked when they were with Seth Rollins.
Okay. Well, I didn't watch it in the pandemic era.
So shut the fuck up.
We're not talking about the pandemic era.
But you're talking about they have no character. They can't talk. Da 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 da. They were in perfect shape with Seth Rollins. Why'd they get released? Because of COVID budget cuts. Budget cuts killed half of the WWE roster.
I understand
anybody that was making more than $300,000 a year.
I understand that. We're not talking about that, though. We're talking about what just passed.
All right, Anthony, match 4.
We're talking about. We're talking about
Match
COVID.
four,
We're
match
talking
four,
about.
match
We're talking about
four.
AOP needing a mouthpiece, and they have one. And when they were on
Oh
TV,
my
they
God.
still had. They sucked. The group sucked. Match 4. I have the I have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Derek, you might want to remember this one. Don't care for this match. As long as Drew doesn't take the pin, I don't care what happens here because I don't see Drew and Logan winning. Jelly Roll is definitely going to get the pin, and it better not be on Drew. I repeat, it better not be on Drew. Logan Paul better be the one getting pinned. If Drew McIntyre is getting pinned, you will hear it from me. It will not be pretty. I will not be nice, and it will be it'll be worth it. So I'm not even sure if the channel should hope for Drew to be pinned, but all I'm saying is he better not be. And I mean that. Logan
Yeah,
Paul.
WWE, Anthony means it. WWE, you understand. Anthony will not be a happy camper
Yes.
if Drew McIntyre,
Yes.
who is stuck in fucking England right now,
Yes.
who might not be in Jersey, gets pinned. You understand?
So Miz gets pinned. Perfect with me. But anyway, Jelly Roll and Orton win. Jelly Roll pinning Logan.
So me and Anthony have now intersected. So
How you doing?
it's Randy it's Randy and Jelly versus Drew and Logan. This is also my prediction. I have also Randy and Jelly Roll winning. Again, it's the gimmick match. It makes sense. However,
Don't you do it. 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 Don't you do it.
my editing prowess.
Because you know why? Because you're a Drew McIntyre hater. You don't like greatness.
For
Instead
my-
instead
No,
of liking greatness, you like dudes like Karrion Kross and Aleister Black, who will be lucky to get airtime on Big Four shows, but you hate Drew McIntyre, who's elite at what he does.
If
Go ahead.
you would like
have,
to
have Jelly Roll pin Drew, I dare you.
Hey. If you want to go back to episode 1, and you can also see how I praised Drew McIntyre for championing through the pandemic era while you weren't watching. I have Randy Orton RKOing Drew McIntyre, who's in a little scuffle with Jelly Roll, and then Randy Orton throwing Jelly Roll over Drew McIntyre
Throwing Jelly Roll, nice. Okay.
to get the pin on Drew.
Okay, I can see
Awful.
I get
Awful.
that. I
Awful.
can see it.
Awful.
can
Negative
see
points. Negative
Sets them up.
points.
Sets them up for their singles match in Paris.
Precisely.
Probably a street fight.
Preci-
Yeah, right.
Oh no, it'll be no disqualifications, no
Can we
countouts.
stop?
No,
another
it's gonna
thing,
be-
Can we
it's gonna
stop
be-
with the street fights?
See what I
Can we
mean?
stop with the
See
street
what I mean?
fights?
David's
Why
one
can't
of them. David's
why
one of
can't
those
we
simps.
just-
It's gonna be
Why can't we just have-
no holds bar.
Why can't we just have a no holds barred match?
No, we.
Why can't we go back to last man standing?
It's gonna be a we can do whatever we want in this match.
Why
That's what it's
can't
gonna
we
be.
go back? Why can't we go back to two technicians fighting for an hour?
I do not want to see Randy Orton in an Iron Man match.
That's why. Because
if you want to,
these casual fans are watching.
After watching,
you do not
Randy
want to
Orton-
watch Randy Orton for an hour.
After watching Randy
No, I'm
Orton,
just saying in general. I'm just saying in general.
Iron Man match.
Why can't we have our matches back? Why can't we have the good matches back?
After seeing Randy Orton and Edge have a 3-hour match at WrestleMania that nobody asked for, when there was nobody in the crowd, and Randy Orton on half a fucking spine. The dude has a fucking shimmer of his own vertebrae. That dude is not going longer than 15 minutes. Randy, I love you. You are my favorite wrestler of all time. Don't go longer than 20 fucking minutes. Please. Please. Please, dude. Like, listen, look, I'm off topic. This episode's gonna be all over the fucking place.
so
This might be our
crazy.
best episode ever.
Oh my
All right?
God.
Listen to me. Randy.
Oh Jesus
Randy.
Christ! I'm red.
Randall Kenneth.
Oh my Jesus Christmas!
My brother. I love you. Look, I'm looking at you right now, Randy. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, he's watching.
He's not.
Listen,
He's not looking at
The
you.
voices you're gonna be hearing in your head is gonna be this one, and it's gonna tell you not to fucking go more than 20 minutes. You understand? All right, you got a wife at home. You got a couple kids. You know what I mean?
Couple.
You know what I mean? Bro?
He's raising a military
Pros and
force.
cons, my boy. Pros and cons.
What? Are you...
Yo, this is crazy.
All right,
We
so
are.
my
We
turn.
are. We are off the rails.
Yo, this is what happens on a Big 4 pay-per-view week, man. We get excited. All right, my turn. Match 4.
Oh my God.
Where was I gonna go with match 4? What did I say so far? Okay, match 4.
Barely remember what I said.
Match 4. I said that one already for match 3. I'm retarded. All right,
Can't use that
match
word.
4.
Can you say that one? Can you say that one closer to the mic?
I'm gonna fucking clip this one out. Match 4 is where I'm going to put in the women's tag team match. Finally, why am I gonna put that in at match 4? One,
We need a break.
that no, like in a serious note, that like I feel like that is that's gonna be one of your break matches, but that's a perfect kind of transition into what you're gonna get next.
Gotcha.
It's going to be you're either gonna get a really good payoff in Alexa and Charlotte winning and kind of having like that cool weird high school bully I'm not friends with you storyline and be like, oh hey bestie, or baby girl Alexa Bliss wow, Liv Morgan comes back. Whoa. Could have both of them, but in this situation I do think the power of friendship prevails, and Alexa Bliss and Miss Charlotte Flair are your new women's tag team champions.
Okay.
This does play an effect for what's going to happen in night 2. But yes, for match 4, I do think it's the women's tag team title match, and the titles are going to change hands.
Okay. For match 5, I have the WWE Women's Championship match. Strand Cargill. Strand retains. Next.
Match 5, I have Roman and Jay versus Braun and Bronson. I have the Brawns going over in this match because they need it.
Yeah, 100%.
Roman and Jay don't necessarily need this match, but I do think I think one of two things is going to happen. Either Braun and Bronson are going to fucking steamroll through them like no problem, which can very well happen. They're very imposing. I do have Jay taking the pin regardless. I don't think Roman takes the pin. Lets Roman still look not weak.
Yeah, stronger than he already looks, but
Not strong, but not weak.
gotcha.
Has Jay as but I just want to make this point too. Makes Jay, the former world heavyweight champion, look like absolute fucking dog shit. Nobody on that team wins in this match. I don't think. But the Brawns need this more than they do.
100%.
Okay.
Builds their story, has them progress. The only thing that would make the only way for everybody to win in this match are the Bronze going over and the new bloodline interfering with this match and taking Roman out specifically. Just Roman. Not Jay, just Roman.
So we're back to this again.
No, listen. This that's the only way that I can...
You feel me reaching? You feel how hard I'm reaching right now?
Is that me?
Yes, absolutely.
They're
Absolutely
done.
not.
It's over.
Absolutely
Dude,
not.
that's
It's
absolutely not.
over.
Dude, I don't even
Absolutely
think
not.
Roman's related to them anymore. On
It's
how, like,
over.
He's not in the picture.
It's over. Yo, what's with you?
again-
Like, what's with you? Like,
again,
living in the
that's-
past. You got
again,
Naomi going
that's-
after Jade again. You had
that's-
Roman and
That's
Come on.
that's the only thing that I can see with both teams
come on.
being not being strong. I think honestly that the Bronze are going to steamroll through them. That's what I think.
I would love that. I would
That's
love
what
that.
I
I would
They're
absolutely
love that.
listen.
They're Braun and Bronson are two monsters. They're beasts.
Yes.
Braun Breaker is he's like the Batista.
Yeah.
He's just a bruiser. He's just a destroyer of worlds.
You know what they say? He's not a baby face, not a heel. He just walks around beating people up, barking.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Bronson, and I don't think people give Bronson enough credit, and it took me a long time. It took me a long time
Yeah.
to give him credit.
Yeah, me too.
I will say, David has been singing his praises for years.
I know ball.
Okay?
I know ball. Listen, you guys are gonna hear me. That's gonna be my catchphrase on this
He
show,
was-
and you're gonna
he-
see why.
David was screaming his praises before he got released. While he was released, while he was running around the indies, while he was running around
Beating
overseas,
Okada. Beating Okada on pay-per-view.
Thank you,
while he was overseas,
bitch.
everything. When he came back, I got it. I understood it. I got it.
I got it when he murdered Seth.
When he was doing that whole thing with Seth, I understood. I get it. But yeah, that match 5, Bronze go over. David, what you got?
I got the World Heavyweight Championship match at match 5.
Okay.
Yes, weird. I know. Poster. Why is it the second to last match on the card? One, there's something about the Aura Gods.
You just
There's
gotta
something
be.
about the Aura Gods.
You just gotta be different. You just gotta be
Am I?
different.
No, I think
you
this
just-
is going
you
to
just gotta
happen.
be- you-
Listen,
you
and
just
again,
gotta be
you'll
different.
hear afterwards.
It's gotta be different.
I think this is gonna happen. This honestly does throw a wrench in my thought process though, for the simple fact
He
that
just can't help himself.
oh my god, you thank you. What I just can't really, I somehow, some way think Seth is gonna get involved, some way, somehow, not in. I don't know. Somehow, some way in Punk chasing after the title. I don't think this is the match he does it in, though. I don't know. I think this is more of a Heyman than it is a Punk. I think Heyman does something or fucks with, like, whatever, the production. You hear Seth's music while Punk is about to go for the GTS or go for the Anaconda Vice, or hell, look, calling it right now. This is a good-ass story. Punk has Gunther up for the GTS. All you hear is burn it down. He drops Gunther. He looks at the ramp for nobody. And then, boom, Gunther will either clothesline the absolute shit out of him and hit him with a splash. And then you slowly see Paul Heyman walk out from behind the back and just stand at the ramp with the briefcase and the phone. You know, that's his thing and his whatever. Call Seth Rollins. And then whatever. So that's what I think is going to happen. I do think Gunther, of course, retains. I don't think Gunther's losing that title, honestly, for quite a while. I think we are going to see a lengthy run. I don't think he loses his title up until next year's SummerSlam, my personal opinion. I do think he needs that big win at Mania, aside from the triple threat match. So, again, yes, I'm thinking way far ahead. But, yes, Gunther winning with the involvement of Paul Heyman.
If I may interject really quick, I will say that Seth is on all of the promotional material for Clash at Paris and the night after. Still.
Okay.
So I understand where David's going with that.
So
with the points.
so
I
my main
understand.
so my main event, clearly obvious. There's one match missing. It is Gunther versus Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship, and I'm not sure how you guys feel about this, but there's two options here. It's Seth teases a cash in, like David said, and Gunther retains, or Punk retains and Seth cashes in. I don't
Well,
think.
Punk can't retain if he doesn't have it, but
I'm
I understand.
sorry. Punk wins, and Seth cashes in. I think those are the two options here, and I'm gonna lean Gunther retaining. Um, I don't want to view Gunther as a transitional champ. I know he just beat Jay. He retained against Goldberg, which wasn't a real threat in my opinion. This will be his first real threat as champion again, and I don't think
Took a crazy chop.
yeah, good for him.
Took a crazy
Chopped
chop.
him into retirement, thank God. But I just think that it's too soon for Gunther, man. I want to see Gunther defended in Paris, and I actually, for once probably in my life, and first time you'll ever see it on the show, agree with David in the sense of I think Gunther's holding the championship until at least SummerSlam next year. That'll be the right call, and I guess for once I'm going to give WWE I'm going to trust him on this to at least have Gunther retain as WrestleMania in a marquee match, not a triple threat, none of that shit. I want him one-on-one with somebody that's marquee, somebody that's going to win the Rumble, not Jey Uso, right? Somebody that's worthy of having a championship match at WrestleMania against Gunther. He retains there and loses it in the summer. So I have Gunther retaining.
Oh man. So my match 6 is also the World Heavyweight Championship match. I do have Gunther retaining as well. Um, so Anthony gave his elongated how he sees it going down the line. I'm gonna keep it very simple. Um, I would love for the championship shuffle to come back around. I would love it. I don't want it to happen with somebody like Gunther.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
So
yes.
so
It
really
shouldn't
quick-
start with him. Yes, I agree.
So really quick, I have some points that I just want to make about this match very very quickly. So Gunther CM Punk. So you have Gunther, who's the most dominant world champion in recent memory.
Yeah.
Just the ring discipline, his gimmick, the ring general, the respect for the mat. Everybody knows the deal with Gunther. Anthony made the point last week of the promo that they had. Gunther had a fire promo, and Punk barely did a thing. Speaks volumes. The only thing that would make anything different in this match is if CM Punk came out on Friday and had a good promo as well, but I still don't think that has him winning this match at all. I think it's going to be I think I think Punk is going to get some stuff in. It's not going to be a squash, although Gunther is the champion to just have squash matches all the time, and I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
But overall, the looming story is that it's respect versus resentment.
Correct.
Gunther's respect. Punk is resentment. You could also flip those both at the same time. For different reasons. Gunther respects the mat. Punk resents the mockery of what Gunther's doing. Gunther resents CM Punk for coming back. Punk also says that he respects Gunther. So it's you have both sides. Old school versus new era. Pain versus persistence. There's so much stuff that they could have done with this story to make this digestible.
They just don't have the time.
That they didn't have the time for. This could have been a long-term storytelling thing.
100%.
They didn't have to go to blows all the time, but you could have had them passing each other once a month since Mania.
Yeah.
Just building something. Just a little something here and there. Little nuggets, little crumbs.
Basically what they did with Punk and Cody going into the Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
Yep.
You could have had something small, build it up. Split
Dude,
snowball.
I still remember that episode. I remember the three of us just talking like, dude, Punk is winning this shit, and it's gonna be a fire fucking match.
Yes, and I remember before WrestleMania, there were multiple calls like that
Mhm.
where we just watched the episode and the episode was so fire, and we
Mhm.
would call each other and be like, "Bro, what just happened?" We haven't done that since Mania.
True. But all right, just to
But
sake of time,
Gunther going over.
my last match is the Samoan Machines and Roman and Jay versus the Bronze, the Bronson, and the Breaker. Um,
We're not in
I
Paris yet,
mean,
bro.
this is relatively self-explanatory. I genuinely believe this is going to be a shit show of a match, and that's why I have it going last. I feel like a lot's going to happen in this match. I feel like somehow, some way, Punk is going to get involved in this match. I feel like you're gonna get maybe another surprise coming into this match. I don't know. There's something in me. There's a reason why I feel like this match is going to go last. There's something in my gut that I just can't put my finger on. But the Bronze are going to be last. Excuse me, are going to be the winners. Again, Heyman is going to have something involved with it. But yeah, that's night one. We spent 45 minutes talking about night one. We're gonna try and push through night two. I feel like night two is not gonna be as fun or not much to talk about for the simple fact that it's kind of self-explanatory. I feel like everything is relatively cut and dry. I feel like night two actually has obviously the good stories and the good matches. So, Anthony, kick off night two for us, bro.
I mean, it's not a myth or a mystery what's leading off or what's
Mhm.
kicking off night two. It's gonna be that TLC match between the 6 tag teams on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Now, listen, and I think you guys are gonna actually appreciate this point. So, I got into this discussion with a friend of mine regarding the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and he tried telling me that the Wyatt Six don't sell, right? Like in a sense of like they do nothing for the division. Now, I asked him the question. I said, "How long were the Street Profits the Tag Team Champions?" Right? And I forgot the exact amount of months. And I said, "Okay, how many times were they on the main card for a pay-per-view?" And he said they weren't. I said, "Okay, how long were the Wyatt Six Tag Team Champions?" He said 2 weeks. I said, "Okay, how many times were they on the main card for a show?" And he said SummerSlam. I'm like, that shows you something. They have been champions for going on maybe a month now, and they are already on the main show. Okay? And they're probably going to kick off the most important night of a Big Four pay-per-view. WWE
Gonna
will
be a
be
crazy scene too.
WWE will be foolish to take the tag team championships off the Wyatt Six. They have to retain here. I'm sorry. I Fraxium, cool. All right, I get it. Motor City Machine Guns, of course, iconic. Yo, I love the pairing of Andrade and Phoenix. It's awesome. Street Profits, self-explanatory.
Time out. Time out. They're not a tag team. They're not a tag team.
Who?
They're not a tag team.
Who?
Andrade and
Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix.
They're not a
They're
tag
not a
team.
tag team.
Yeah, that's why they're not gonna win because they're not a tag team.
Next.
Anyway, back before I was rudely interrupted. They would be foolish to take the championships off the Wyatt Six. Street Profits, all these teams that have held the championships before the Wyatt Six, they did not make any, any show for any pay-per-view WWE has held for the past couple of years. Wyatt Six hold the titles for a fucking month, and they're already going to kick off or lead off, whatever the fuck it is, the main show. So, I got the Wyatt Six.
I have the tag team match going on first as well. What I'm going to say though, I don't have the Wyatt Six winning.
You got Fraxium.
I have. So my heart of hearts, for some reason, I just get pulled to Johnny and Ciampa winning cheaply.
Winning cheaply in the TLC match. How can you win cheaply when there's no disqualifications and
Possible.
It's possible.
I can say why. But
Like,
go ahead, Derek.
a sneak win, if you will.
Gotcha.
A sneak win.
Gotcha.
Like everybody's down. Honestly, the team to look the weakest in this match, wouldn't be bad if they did look weak, would be Fraxium, because they're newer to the They're newer to the main roster. So if DIY wins, I see Fraxium getting pulled off, and Johnny or Ciampa running up and taking the titles. However, I do have Fraxium winning this match.
You just said, ooh.
I
okay.
do have Fraxium winning this match.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
I have either DIY. I have either DIY or Fraxium winning. DIY would win by doing shady stuff to Fraxium at the very, very end. But I just think, again, the unpredictability factor that we spoke about last week, that would be unpredictable.
Gotcha.
It would also be highly enjoyable. And it would put Fraxium... Now, just really quickly, just very, very quickly, Fraxium has both had matches separately and together since being on the main roster. Both of them have had extremely good singles matches. Who did Axiom face? Axiom faced Gunther. And had a really good showing.
In Spain.
Against a man 3/4 bigger than him. Insane. And then you had Nathan Frazier go up against... I forget who he went up against.
It was one of the guys in the Y6, I think. Loomis or Rowan?
I don't remember. But again, still, great match. Them together as a tag team, wild and crazy. Is this their first ladder match? I don't think this is their first ladder match.
It's their first main roster ladder match. I don't think
first main roster ladder match with on this scale.
Yeah,
major for them. They're going to definitely do some stuff in this match, but I do have them winning overall.
So I actually had a toss up between what I thought was going to open up off of the fact that I do feel like these two women do deserve to open the show off of how great their match was before.
Yeah, Becky and Lyra.
I did think Becky and Lyra. I do think Becky and Lyra should open the show. But I'm going to go with the TLC match also. And I'm going to essentially agree with the both of you. In my heart of hearts, I love Fraxium. Fraxium is probably one of the most exciting tag teams I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Fraxium match, and I wholeheartedly I can sit here and watch their entire catalog and be like, these guys are so good. So am I going to be rooting for Fraxium? Yes, but who I think is going to win, I believe the White Six do come out victorious. There's something about Loomis and a ladder that kind of gets me going a little bit. I think he's going to have a lot of fun in this match. We do know Andrade is probably going to take the scariest bumps in this entire match. That's his MO. I think Fraxium...
We haven't seen Phoenix in this type of environment yet either.
Exactly.
In WWE.
Exactly. I do think Fraxium is just going to have a great showing. I do think Fraxium is going to be that... They're going to be the Mustafa Ali in this match. And yes, they're right there. And boom, something happens where they get thrown off. And the Y6 do win. On to match 2. Ant, what we got, brother?
Now, after the chaos that is the TLC match, we need to wind down a little bit, go grab your drinks, relax a little bit. So I'm gonna have Dom versus AJ here. Don't get it. I really don't get it. Now that Dom's healthy, I guess they have Monday to make me care or make me understand a little bit more that's going on. But Friday. Wait, what's going on Friday?
Motherfucker. SummerSlam is this weekend.
Dom's on Raw. Dom's on Raw, no?
Oh my god. So he is going to promote a match that happened the day fucking before on next week's show.
Oh shit. It's Wednesday. Dude, I'm telling you, Raw is so bad. I lose track.
By the time the
I lose track.
See this,
I lose track.
It's the day before night 1. We post this on Friday. We record on Wednesday. All right. I just want to throw that out there.
That's just how bad. That's how bad Raw is. By the way,
that's just how clueless you are, dude.
No.
Clueless.
God.
I totally forgot about Raw. Don't act like you guys didn't either.
It's Wednesday.
That just shows you how bad the product is.
Go ahead.
I forgot I watched Raw 2 days ago. I really did. I believe
you.
I
That
don't
was wild. That's insane. Continue.
So I have Dom retaining. I do.
Oh man.
I do.
Oh man.
Let's go. I'm gonna go other side. I'm gonna go Becky versus Lyra.
Second.
I'm not I'm not invested in this storyline anymore.
Crazy.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Why is he crazy?
Not seeing how good these matches are. Like, do you
The
not want to watch
matches
more
are
of these
good.
matches?
Matches are good. The story
Matches
sucks.
are great. The
All right,
story,
it's-
the story. Purely story.
I'm going off of pure the story from their initial match in NXT. I mean,
That's-
this is
Oh,
student. This is
it's-
student versus teacher.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, sure.
Which I understand, but now we're about
It's old
what
news
are we?
already, bro.
We're 4 matches in
Okay.
to their story,
Yeah.
Okay.
and we had 2 matches in NXT and 2 matches in WWE.
Okay.
Enough's enough.
The story's been going on for approximately 2.5 years.
Okay.
I understand what the deal is. They've progressed past the student and teacher story,
hmm
and Becky's just a bitter old lady now. That's kind of the story.
You summed it
That's
up.
kind of the story.
Okay.
The stipulation that they have that Lyra can't challenge for the Intercontinental Championship until if Becky still holds the title, which was not the original thing that was said. The original thing that was said was Lyra cannot go after the Intercontinental Championship. That was originally what was said. But now has been changed to Lyra can't go after it while Becky has it. Neither here nor there. That's kind of a callback to when Cody couldn't go after the AEW Championship ever. I digress. Just the story, I'm not invested in. It's just not clicking for me. Not clicking
Okay.
for me. However, with that being said, I do have Lyra going over. I do have Becky moving on to possibly the women's world title picture. It's going to be a while, but I feel like that's going to be the next that's going to be her segue up there eventually. It's going to probably be a couple of months until all of this stuff with Stratton and Jade and Naomi and Belair get going, but that's what I see from that.
Okay.
Or she gets into something with Bailey.
Okay.
Okay. I'm actually going to agree with Anthony here. This is like, I gotta check my pulse later. I do think Dom and AJ do go second, but I'm going to disagree on the winner, where I do feel like AJ Styles is going to win this match. Why is AJ Styles going to win this match? If you look at my night 1 prediction, Judgment Day lost their tag titles. They're going to make sure that they're going to help my boy Dom win the Intercontinental title. But who is going to be the one to help is the question. Out comes little Spitfire Raquel, not Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez coming in, helping Dom out. Oh, what's happening here? Is that Liv Morgan? Do I see Liv Morgan coming from behind? Does she have a steel chair in her hands? Oh my gosh, did she just slide the steel chair in the center of the ring? Is it too far from Dom? Oh my gosh, is Dom up for a Styles Clash right now on top of the steel chair? Is that not... You guys see where I'm going with this?
Absolutely.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
Liv does to Dom.
Yep.
What
Dom
Dom
did to Rhea.
to Rhea and to Liv. But I feel like that's the outcome of the match. I feel like now you get your little love triangle with the 3 of them that probably ends up with Roxanne versus Liv, which would be a great match. But
Would be a great match.
match number 3, boys, what we thinking?
Match number 3, I have Becky versus Lyra. I think they're gonna kill it, man. I think, as much as I agree with Derek on the story, where it's just like it's not clicking, I'm kind of just over it. But they can wrestle 10 times a year, and I will not complain one time.
Matches are great.
Yeah, it's just, unfortunately, the story's just not clicking. Like you said, Becky just sounds like a bitter old lady, right? And she's thriving at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it. I like Becky more
Her
as a
character
heel.
work is great.
It's great. Yeah, I like Becky more as a heel than a babyface. But I'm going to disagree with Derek on the winner. I have Becky retaining because what Lyra Valkyria has done I think she's earned her stripes to graduate to the main title picture.
Okay.
I think Becky's still holding the title, and Lyra not being able to challenge it. It shows that Lyra's just ready to move on. But I do have Bailey turning, which I'm not going to care about, but I do have Bailey turning on Lyra and helping Becky win. So
Okay.
yeah, we need a curveball in the middle of the show all the time. So
Okay.
there, yeah,
I respect that.
Becky retains.
I like that. I feel like I feel like we're gonna be unanimous in the last two matches. However, we're gonna be unanimous, yeah, in the
Yep.
last two matches. This one I have is the Intercontinental Championship match, Dom versus AJ.
Mm-hmm.
I have AJ going over. The reason why I have AJ going over is because AJ is definitely going to do something at Clash in Paris because of how his last time in Paris was.
Oh, wow, good point.
And they're going to put the title on him. They're going to put that title on him at Clash of Paris.
Makes you think, though, do they wait until Clash of Paris to put the title on him?
That's what I was thinking, too.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Go ahead, Dan. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
We'll get into that when we get the Clash of Paris predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do feel like this is going to be the match of Clash of Paris as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is what that's how I feel.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in it? Is it going to be a clean match? Is it going to be is there going to be interference? It's the Judgment Day. There's going to be interference. Of course. So I have AJ going over. I'm not going to speculate on what happens, because Dave pretty much said what I was going to say anyway. So, yeah. So there's that. So AJ goes over, Intercontinental Championship match. David, what do you got?
Again, Kareem, I seriously gotta go to the now. Kareem and Anthony one more time. I do think it's Lyra and Becky. I do think Becky's gonna retain. I do believe it's because it's gonna be the interference of Bailey. It's kind of just how everything's been kind of cutting itself up to since Mania. So it's relatively inevitable at this point, especially the way you see the reaction of Lyra had, whether it was this past Monday or the week before of, oh, what do you mean we have a tag team title match? So you didn't come to tell me this and that. So I do think that's going to play a big factor. I think Bayley's kind of going to get in her head again when she turned heel the first time during COVID, when it was like, oh, everybody's taking advantage of me. I'm too nice. Now look at me. So I do feel like it's going to be, I don't think this heel turn is going to be as fun as the one
Role
before.
model? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, Role Model was great.
Awesome.
Role Model was phenomenal. But yeah, I do think it is Becky Lynch. I do feel like she retains. I do feel like that's the perfect middle match for this pay-per-view. Simple fact that it kind of just, it's slowly, this, like I said, this is an action-packed night. And it's slowly just kind of molding into one. And what you got for me, match 4, brother?
I have Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu United States Championship match in the steel cage. You know, I took the past week to actually sit and reflect on this match since it's the only good story heading into SummerSlam, and I thought about it. Jacob Fatu doesn't need this win. A steel cage match is an easy way to make somebody look strong in defeat because escaping the cage, you're not getting a pin, you're not submitting. And because of the new bloodline, it's an easy way for Solo to escape and for Jacob to remain strong in defeat. And I have Solo retaining. I think it's time Jacob goes on to bigger and better things, leaving the bloodline behind. He's too good for the bloodline. And I think Solo is a good United States champion. Like for the mid-card, this is his ceiling. This is Solo's ceiling, if we're keeping it real. I know he challenged for the WWE Championship just last year. I understand that. And I love Solo Sikoa. But I think in a sense of this gimmick with this group and this type of, like, the field.
This is the ceiling for this storyline. I'm not going to call that the ceiling.
I'm not going to say. The only reason why I'm saying it's the ceiling for Solo is because of the field right now. The Codys, the Punks, the Cenas, the Drews when it's that time. Like you're going to throw in Solo Sikoa in there. It's like throwing in Damian Priest in that Elimination Chamber match. It was like all big dogs, and it was just like, oh, here's Damian Priest. You know he doesn't have a chance to win, but you're going to throw him in there. It's like one of those.
Somebody with a name. Yeah, somebody with a name. I get you.
That kind of goes back to what I said last week about there's been no main card WWE World Heavyweight Champion from the 90s.
And
Right.
Solo was born in the 90s.
These are the next group.
Dude, if they can find a way to make Solo seem like he is in contention to be that guy, you will not hear anything from me. I love Solo. We all love Solo here. We're all Solo fans. But my thing is right now where it stands in this WWE administration with the names that are surrounding the main card, like the main title picture, Solo, this is his ceiling in the sense of that. Now when all these old hags go and retire and then the new era actually starts to emerge, then Solo, I can see him as that champion. As of right now, his ceiling is where he's at right now. And I think Jacob's ceiling is to the fucking moon, bro. And I think him losing is going to be the biggest, like, how can I put this? The biggest blessing for him because it's going to move on from this.
It's a loss on paper, but realistically, it's a win.
It's a win.
Everywhere else.
It's a win.
Yeah,
yes.
It's a win because he's moving on.
Yes. So I have, yeah.
Or, I'll wait for my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, I have Solo retaining.
So I think we're pretty much unanimous on the last two matches. That goes without saying. Solo and Jacob is going to be the last match, or is going to be this match 5.
Yeah. No. Oh wait, no. We still have 2 more matches after this. But we still haven't said the other 2.
We're on 4. We're on 4.
We're on 4.
Yeah.
We're on match 4.
We're all gonna have the same last 2 matches.
Oh yes.
Yes.
So
are we?
Solo and Jacob are.
Oh, don't do it.
Are match 4.
I'm listening.
Solo and Jacob are match 4. I had Jacob winning, but you also sold me on that story. So I'm gonna say that Solo's gonna win this match by interference from every single person that Solo is aligned with, because it's the only way that he can win a match nowadays. It kind of also goes back to what I was just saying about no champion that's been there from the 90s.
Yeah.
Jacob and Solo are the same age. Jacob and Solo are both 32.
That's a rough 32 for Jacob.
Jacob's been Jacob's been through some stuff.
He's been through some shit, man. Come on.
Not only that.
Damn.
Jacob got like 6 kids.
That's
There's a lot.
Listen,
He's got to get that money.
Zilla got
He's
5,
gotta
and
get
he's
that
younger
money.
than all 3 of us.
He's got to get that money. They got to get that money.
David Wildman, man.
But I agree with everything that a steel cage match is one of the only matches in WWE where you could still look strong in defeat. This is gonna be a brutal match. You're putting Jacob Fatu in a cage.
I need a moonsault off the top.
You're putting Solo Sikoa in the cage. Solo Sikoa's character may be, a chicken.
Yo, I'm
shit.
not gonna lie to you. He this might be the best match for his character.
Yeah.
This is
Solo
not
Sikoa,
it's gonna be a brutal match, but it's gonna be so freaking funny.
You know what Solo Sikoa is playing? Solo Sikoa is playing such a good chicken shit heel.
He is doing. He's
hilarious, bro.
Since
he's hilarious.
Since he's been doing this stuff, and since he's been the head of the table, it's been a complete shift.
Yeah, a resurgence.
He's funny.
He's hilarious.
He's got it, dude.
He does.
He's got it.
He does.
Listen, nothing makes me laugh more.
Dude.
Nothing makes me laugh more than him saying,
I got tickets.
"No,
Dude,
4 letters, 1 word. Nope."
and here's the thing. As soon as she shows his humor, you can tell that that they're all related.
Yeah.
You can tell that is their brother.
Yes, yeah.
You can 100% see it.
He's got a little bit of J in him. He's got a little bit of J in him.
He's got a little bit of both of them in him.
Yeah, he got big
Jimmy's
Jim
the
in there.
funnier of the two.
Yeah.
Waffle House?
Jimmy is the funny one.
Yo, Solo's hilarious, bro.
Jay is the one that tries to be serious but is never serious. And then Solo is like the perfect combination of both. He's the perfect combination of both. And I'm going to say this right now. I think Solo might be the better out of the 3 in terms of wrestling.
No, you're
No,
not.
Jim.
I think so.
Jim. Big Jim.
I think so.
100% Jim. It's
I think so.
100%
Big Jim.
I think so.
Big Jim is the
Jim.
better
so.
seller. Big Jim.
I think so.
Big Jim makes every move look like it hurts.
Yeah, bro. Big Jim,
Listen,
bro.
it used to be Jay, and then Jay just started wrestling too much where you start to see his flaws.
Well, Jay
No,
wrestled.
I'm not listening.
Jay,
Look, I'm not
Jay
trying to
wrestled,
say Jay's a bad wrestler.
Jay wrestled
Jay's-
Roman. Jay
He's a
wrestled
bad
Roman.
wrestler.
Jay wrestled Roman, and that was the last time that you saw Jay actually really sell a lot of stuff because Roman actually beat the shit out of him.
Look, if once you guys watched his full WWE documentary and the Jay Uso episode happens and he literally says, "Yo, like I gotta get my shit together. Like I'm not tag team partner no more. I can't tag out when I'm tired now."
That's shot.
All right. So your prediction was Solo, correct?
Yes, my prediction is Solo.
All right. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I did have the women's triple threat match here. Why? I felt like the steel cage match was gonna be a perfect segue going into the last match. Kind of more so giving you that. There's something in me that just always makes me feel like the steel cage match is always the second last match. Don't know why. I don't know. If it's a freaking like these suspensions can't hold it for this long.
It goes back up.
Hey man, I don't know. I don't work there. But
It's gonna be hanging the same amount of time.
The more I thought about it,
He's just
the more
not
I thought
there,
about it,
bro.
the more yeah, exactly. We're not gonna fucking be. Look, it might sweat. I don't fucking know. Shit might fall. It's gonna be hot as hell. But the more I thought about it, the more I did want to put.
I hope it does.
The more I thought about it, the more I did put. It makes sense for the Samoan warfare match to happen. I do think Solo's going to win the match. My prediction is Solo, but I do think Jacob's going to kick the shit out of every other guy, all the other MFTs, up until Tama Tonga comes back. I think Tama Tonga finally comes back. Yeah. I think Tama Tonga finally comes back. I feel like that's your, like, oh my gosh.
Oh, he's back.
They're
That's-
at full
that's your-
strength. Yeah.
That's your
their
oh
full
my gosh moment.
No, well, for that match.
That's your oh my gosh moment.
For that match. Listen, if
Jesus.
there's two Samoans going back and
Jesus.
forth with each other. It's going to be a
Yeah,
war regardless.
guess what? That's my oh shit of the night.
Story-wise, it makes the most sense. I think Tama is
Oh
ready to
shit
come
of the
back.
match is going to be Jacob doing the biggest moonsault you've ever seen
gonna be
anybody
great.
do.
On all the MFTs in the ring. Calling it right now. All right.
All right.
I feel like that's self-explanatory. We kind of hit
Guys.
everything on the hill. Go ahead. Triple threat match, brother. Who's your winner?
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know.
That's a good place to be.
I really don't.
It's a good place to be.
know. I don't know. Naomi, you guys might not agree. I'm still not sold on her gimmick. I'm not sold on her as a champion, but I do not see her character work progressing the way it is for her to be a transitional champion. I have Naomi retaining, I guess, and I have her pinning Rhea. I think Rhea takes the pin here. Io took it at Evolution. And I think Rhea takes it at SummerSlam. I don't know where it goes. I don't know how we get there, but Naomi's retaining.
Okay.
This is the only match on the entire weekend where I'm just like, yo, it could really go either way. So I got Naomi retaining.
That goes to me. So I have Matt. Actually, I have the WWE champ. No, I'm just kidding.
Only I can make
It's
funny
the-
jokes that way.
it's
It's only funny when I do it. Go ahead.
It's the Anthony laughed. You can go fuck yourself.
Anthony laughs at everything.
Your mom.
See?
So
See?
it's the triple threat match. It's a triple threat match. Jesus.
Right, bro? I don't know.
It's a beautiful place to be.
It is.
I love it when I don't know what's gonna happen.
That's better wrestling.
I wish we could get that more often.
I'm trying to think. So inside baseball, real quick. I'm 95% sure that Petey Williams is producing this match.
It's gonna be. I hope 95%. So. Petey Williams has produced. I think.
He produces.
Three?
I think he produces.
I think he produces all the
most of
triple threat
Rhea's
matches.
matches. I think he produces
all the
most of Rhea's matches.
The triple threat matches too, because all right, I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. You know, typical BTF fashion. We're gonna backtrack as we normally do.
The triple
Braun
threat matches
Breaker.
are fire.
Braun Breaker, JD McDonough, Ilya Dragunov,
That match was
NXT
crazy.
Heatwave.
That match was crazy.
Oh
That
my
match was
god!
crazy. That match
And
was
I
crazy.
believe Petey Williams produced that match.
Mm-hmm.
That match was
Brother.
crazy.
The triple threat match at Mania between Gunther,
Drew, Sheamus.
Drew, Sheamus. 90% sure Petey Williams produced that match.
Mhm.
The women's match at Evolution, Petey Williams. There's one other triple threat match at Mania, Petey Williams. So, brother, give me a Petey Williams in a multi-man match any time of the fucking year.
I'm just gonna go from who I care about to who I don't care about. Rhea Ripley is going to have a great match. She never has a bad match.
Yeah.
Correct.
Io is going to have a great match. Also, never has a bad match. I
Correct.
do feel like this is going to be one of those matches where Naomi gets taken out rather early, and it's going to be Io Rhea for a while, and then Naomi's going to come in. She's going to get her stuff in on both of them, and then she's going to end up winning. If it's not a Rhea or Io hits the moonsault, runs in, throws Io out of the ring, kind of like the TLC match that we were talking about earlier. But again, that's the only way that I can really see Naomi. I don't think she wins in convincing fashion. I think she steals it. I think she steals it.
Good.
And she keeps on going from there, ultimately pushing her towards Bianca or Jade, because that's where the story ends. That's where that's the payoff. But yeah, so Naomi retaining by pulling it out of her ass. Yeah, Dave.
You don't have to convince me. I do think Naomi's winning this match. It wasn't that much of a no-brainer for me. Why do I say that? Rhea Ripley, I feel like, is now officially in that position where she was going to be in every single title picture, but they're going to do the opposite of Charlotte Flair with her. Instead of her winning every single time, there's no reason for her to win every single time. And I feel like now Triple H kind of sees it. He understands it. He knows, like, yes, this is my girl. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure my girl's on top. Same thing he's doing with Io. Same thing he's doing with Bianca. Bianca hasn't been in a major title feud before this year in quite a while.
Yeah, word.
So it's one of those things. And listen, she's always on top.
Yeah.
I do somewhat agree with Derek in the sense where Naomi's going to get taken out. I don't think it's going to be early. I think it's actually going to be a pretty good match for 70%. Naomi's going to be thrown out somewhere along those lines where Rhea and Io can get their shtick in. I think it's going to end with similar to how Dom won the Intercontinental title at Mania. Io's going to hit the moonsault on Rhea. As soon as Io lands and the referee starts counting one, I feel like we're just gonna see the split leg moonsault on top of Io and Rhea.
Yeah, I like that.
Boom, you got your finish that way. You got Naomi winning the match. You got that, and I genuinely feel like, again, I've spoken highly of Naomi for a few years already. Anthony has heard that because Anthony has tried to argue with me, saying that he does not think Naomi's a above average wrestler, which I believe she is. I think this is the match where people are going to start seeing Naomi getting her flowers. Yes,
I would hope so. Look who she's sharing the ring with.
Exactly, and that's my point. Is she a ring general? No. Is she going to be the one to control the match and be the one that's going to be the focal point of a match the same way Rhea or Io or Bianca do when they lose their matches? No. But she is that type of performer. She's that type of athlete. She's that type of wrestler that can put on a good match if she's in the ring with somebody as equally athletic as her.
That's what I call average.
Then you're wrong. They might not have to be as talented as Naomi, or Naomi might have to be as talented as the person she's against, but if they're equally athletic as Naomi is, it's going to be a very good match. So, that being said, Naomi is my winner.
Real quick, though, that's a good point on Rhea Ripley, where it's like she could be in every title match and not lose anything. I think she reached Seth Rollins' territory, where I think Seth went on like a year without winning a pay-per-view match, and people still gave a fuck. So
it's going to be one of those things where the chase is going to be significantly better than the payoff. So I feel like I can allude to Seth Rollins' entire career. Seth Rollins is always great on the chase. When I say great, I mean top tier, where it's like this is going to be the title run, where it's going to be like, yo, we love this guy. And
yeah.
So with Rhea, I'm just going to say this. It's very rare that you have a superstar that doesn't need the championship to succeed.
I agree.
Yeah.
The last time that this happened
Bray Wyatt.
was Bray. Before that,
Fiend, yeah.
it was Cena. Before that,
Taker.
it was Taker.
Oh, it was always Taker.
If you want to go all the way back for a short while, it was Austin, Rock,
Hogan.
Hogan.
Even though Hogan wanted to hold the title for 765 years. Real quick, I just realized now we didn't do our little entry. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, personal opinions aside, that dude did a lot for wrestling.
This podcast doesn't exist if it wasn't for him.
Realistically, I feel like wrestling wouldn't be wrestling at all if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan. That man was a focal point for the business. Again, personal opinions aside, what he said, I don't agree with. My two co-hosts and two friends here can agree with me on that point. Where we're not going to stand for racism here, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at you as a wrestler. I'm not looking at you for your personal life. So you can make the same argument again in the same breath as Chris Benoit. So again, great wrestler, horrible person. But again, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Shout out Hulk Hogan.
Absolutely. Really quickly to touch on the Hulk Hogan part. You never see somebody have 3 primes in their career.
Word.
Hulk Hogan had 3 primes.
Yeah.
3 primes in
It's
2 different
insane.
companies.
Two different companies.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yep.
He had first prime in WWF. Technically, if you want to talk about it, it's 3 companies.
Yeah.
WWF, WCW, WWE.
Yeah.
Shit,
All
he
gr-
killed TNA. He killed TNA, but he brought them a lot of money.
Yeah.
And all great runs.
Yeah. Yeah. R.I.P.
So you could say whatever you want about Terry Bollea,
Yep.
but there's a reason why he's called the Immortal Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Mhm.
He will forever be immortalized in the WWE as the person that made 95% of the wrestlers that you see, that you love. You can't take it away.
Yep.
100% agreed, brother. R.I.P. Hulkster, man.
All right, let's
All right, main event
take
time.
quite a
man.
while. Yeah, let's take
Main
this.
event time.
Let's take the show home, boys. Main
Yeah.
event time. Give me 30 seconds. Give me your reasoning, and then I know 30 seconds isn't enough for a match of this caliber, but we'll
Yeah.
definitely get into it more
Yeah.
next week once we see the results. So,
30 seconds.
fellas,
I need 3 seconds because it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
all right, who's your winner?
I think Cody wins. I think Cena is going to try heel tactics. Crowd's going to get to him. He's going to do the right thing, put the belt down, not hit the low blow. Cody's going to take advantage. Cody wins the title.
I have Cena winning.
I love it. Cool. Let's hear why.
It's a street fight.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my God. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. There's no this why. See, this is. I don't care.
Now,
This
hold
is
on.
why.
Hold on.
This
Now,
is
here's
my
what I'm gonna-
problem.
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Damn.
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Oh.
I think this is where we start seeing the turn for Cody. Not entirely. I don't think he turns heel on Sunday.
Oh, Derek, you read my fucking mind. Go
But
ahead.
we've been seeing it for weeks now. We've been seeing it for months now. Goddamn near a year. There's little things. Cody makes such a good villain. Cody makes such a good bad guy. Listen to his vernacular. The words that he uses. The way that he looks. He looks like a bad guy. He looks like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
He always sounds like the smartest guy in the room. It's actually fucking annoying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we get it.
Little breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
This is exactly what he did in New Japan.
Yeah.
Came, he was the good guy. The good guy getting with the cool group.
Good corporate guy.
So wait,
Good-
you have Cody showing flashes of being a heel, but you have Cena retaining. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make
Yes.
sure I didn't want to.
Yeah, I have Cena retaining. I have Cody showing more flashes of heel, and Possibly somebody Anthony doesn't want to see, but I'm not going to get into it right now.
You smell that?
I might have to change my answer. I forgot it was a street fight.
You smell that?
It's cooking.
I might have to change my answer. I forgot it was a street fight. Actually, no.
Oh, what I'm about to cook, you're gonna love this. All right, boys.
30 seconds.
That's backwards. Cody is winning. Cody is also going to start turning heel. So yes, I agree with the both of you, and I disagree with both of you in both ways. All right, why and how and why do I think this?
Didn't you
It
just
starts-
say 30 seconds and we're going to explain this next week?
Shut up. This is what's gonna happen.
All right.
Listen, I'm the captain now. Hat's backwards, brother.
Eh.
I'm the captain now.
Well,
All right. This is exactly what I feel like is going to happen. This is what I think is going to happen. This is why I feel like it's going to happen.
you said the same thing twice.
King of the Ring.
Okay.
Who did Cody beat?
Orton.
Do you remember his post-match speech?
About Orton?
Vaguely. Mentioned it. He mentioned the people of his past. The way it was mentioned and the way the camera panned when he mentioned Randy Orton's name, it sounded more so of the, like, thanks, old man. Your time was up, my time is now kind of thing. No pun intended for John Cena.
Well,
If you rewatch it, he mentioned Randy Orton's name. Again, thanks but no thanks. Randy Orton kind of gives him that, like, why is this guy mentioning my name? He just beat me. I'm mad. Like, he knows better than that. He knows how I am. Right? What has Cody Rhodes been calling himself?
the quarterback.
Right. What does a quarterback always want?
The ball.
When the game is on the line, right? What is the most important position in sports? And where do you want the ball? Can I answer it for you? Most important position in sports is quarterback. You always want your quarterback with the ball when the game is on the line. Cody Rhodes is going to have that mentality continuously and continuously have that victim mentality. All right? We've all seen it. Everybody that's a fan of the show knows the boys and Homelander and Cody are almost synonymous. What's Homelander's entire persona? He needs to do whatever he can to, one, maintain power and to keep a good image. There's an incident, and spoiler alert now, Homelander blasts the absolute shit out of a man, cuts him in half with his eyes, with his eye lasers. Everybody cheers it. He does it in public, everybody cheers it, and he has like that cynical smirk. I always think of that cynical smirk whenever I think of a Cody Rhodes heel turn. In the, I'm not the bad guy, you're the bad guy for not liking me. We are going to start seeing that with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, the ball is officially in your court. The company is officially in your back pocket. Cody Rhodes isn't going to see himself as a bad guy. Cody Rhodes is always going to be the good guy. But to who? That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys listening.
Whoa. I already
There's
told
no-
you.
whoa.
I had to change my answer. I forgot it was a fucking street fight.
No, there's no
Oh,
changing
no,
of the
there's no
answer.
changing.
I forgot it was a
There's no
street fight.
That's your
Nope.
fault. That's your
You
fault.
said locked in. We said locked in.
We
That was it.
established this in the
That
very
was locked
first
in.
match we talked about. No
It was
changing.
locked in.
You screwed up, bud.
All right. To be
You
fair,
screwed up.
I
Hey,
still
listen, you know
I still
what?
have Cody winning, but under different circumstances. So my answer is
It's fine.
still
I
not
didn't-
finished.
Okay, but I'm the one that cooked. I have the last word. You're not getting the last word because I'm going to look good this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys. Yes, we definitely went a little longer than we wanted to, but
A little.
this was a fun
An
episode.
hour.
Well, it
This was a
started with
very
you
fun
opening up
episode.
the show with a piss break.
This was a very fun episode.
Didn't start with me. So
Anyways,
fuck
yeah,
yourself.
it started with you idiot.
I'm talking about. Well, I
This
started
was a
off the
fun
show
episode.
with a
actually, it
capable.
started with you idiot.
It started
Let me
off with a
close.
capable match. You're the one that started off with a piss
Let me
break
close.
match.
Let me close, and then we'll get into our banter afterwards. All right. So, what I'll put on the screen right now is all of our predictions, and then next week we'll break it down into who's right, who's wrong, who wins the game, who loses the game, what does the winner get, what happens to the loser. You'll never know. You'll find out next week on Book the Finish. Thank you guys. Again, yes, I'm very excited. I had a Red Bull today. Leave me alone. But yeah, thank you again. Appreciate you guys listening as always. Again, follow us down below. like, comment, subscribe. As usual, follow all of our socials at Book the Finish on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, on YouTube, clearly. Follow our individual socials at Anthony,
And BTF.
Derek,
Derek BTF.
David BTF. I lied. Dave BTF. DAV BTF.
Lay off the Red Bull, bro.
Leave me alone. All right, guys. Again, we appreciate you guys. Enjoy the week. Enjoy the festivities this weekend. For those of you who are going, please be safe. Please stay cool. Drink a lot of water. It's going to be hot as shit. We love you guys. We appreciate it.
The weather can always change.
And if you see Anthony outside of MetLife Stadium doing a rain dance, don't be surprised.
Peace out.